Basic technique Gosha Dori. This is one of the first techniques I learned in Ninjutsu. It's a classical joint lock. We have quite a number of techniques that turn the elbow into this direction, to the inside. So you can use it, for example, in an overhook position, while clinching, or against hook attacks with the fist, so where the arm is already bended. And how to do it, we show you now. So Stefano comes in, and we work now from Kumiyuchi. I bring him out of his balance. I go around his arm and come into this position. Show it from the other side. So we bring him out of the balance. My left arm goes under his arm. I could strike him here already, and I go behind his shoulder and then down his arm. 1, 2. It's like I bring my wristwatch to his elbow. I slide along his upper arm. So I bring the elbow upwards. Second hand comes also into play and execute the technique. So we show it again from the other side. My arm slides on his upper arm and I bring my watch behind his elbow. I grab from under. Both hands can press. That's too much. I have no power. He can counter me with a Ogyaku. So I have my hand here, my luxury watch, so to say, and I'm exactly here. Not that way, because then I have to pull, so I can press with both hands. Or what I also sometimes do as a henka, as a variation, I do it that way. So he cannot slide out to the front. So however, I'm behind him, and then I turn to the side. So then I come to a Kamiwaza Roppo. I can still use that Gosha Dori for a lock on the ground to keep my control on him. I go with the knee on his face, for example, also. Do it carefully, because you can dislocate the shoulder or you can hurt the elbow. Right here there are some ligaments, and they collateral ligaments, they can pop. I once witnessed that, and also it happened once to me, and it's not nice. So typical mistakes and details. So a very rowing, I call it. That's a typical mistake. You lose the opponent, you have no control on him, and I have to look what I do. Normally I do not do the technique like that. And he can retract the arm and punch me. So I do it that way from the shoulder. I have quite a joint lock right from the beginning. I have here an effect on his elbow. I feel where he is, and I come automatically to his elbow. Another mistake that I see very often, or what I think is not so optimal, we change the leg like that, so I stay parallel with him. Now I stand parallel with him. Now I need another step to come behind him. Sometimes out of the dynamics of a situation, maybe I do it. But as a basic approach, I go outside, go under his arm, execute the lock, and I stand behind him in an L position. If he now pulls away the arm, I'm behind him. He cannot punch me. He needs to orient himself new, and that way I like it more. So here on the other arm, I come to this position, parallel. Yeah, but his balance is broken very much already, so it's okay. Nothing can happen to me. So do it when you do it on the front arm. Do it that way that you come to the L position very fast. So here I stand like we stand on the letter L. You save one step. This is a lot. or you stay in front of him. This is also a typical mistake, because even if I can execute the lock, he still can punch me because he's in front of me. So that's why we go behind the opponent. So you go down here, a nice henka, you go under the arm and you come behind his neck, and you can keep him standing, and now I just straighten my arm like into a ichimonji. And this hurts a lot. You can dislocate the shoulder like that, and you come to a bargaining position. So you can do this from Komiuchi, you can do it from a classical ichimonji with its gi to practice it. Or I love to do it very much against the hook. So I stop him here, and I use the momentum that he still has from the hook. And really try to do this in many ways, in many variations. From a jab, with a boxing technique number 3, you can try it. So also nice against the jab cross. I come to the other hand. We had this before already. And I guard on the other hand like that. And I still have a very good control and go out with the elbow, for example, or with a kick. So this is the basic technique of Gosha Dori. So we call it in our school. I learned it that way. There are sometimes a little bit talks about the nomenclature. It doesn't matter. Anyhow you name it, you need to be able to use the technique. Train it, take care on the arm of your friend, because I don't like joint injuries. That's not fun. So if you like it, please subscribe and also hit the bell. Nice comment and a thumb up would also be nice. We always appreciate it. And soon we see us again with further techniques. Bye bye.